Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. I am Manzoor Abbasi, mathematics teacher, Pakistan International School, Thai. Today we have to start the chapter number 11. In the previous lecture number 24, we did the exercise 11.1. Now in lecture number 25, we have to start the 11.2 exercise. In this exercise, we have to find the area of the border, that is the shaded portion, from the following figures. Part number 1, here we are given internal means small rectangle whose length is 20 meter and width is 10 meter and width of the border is given 2 meter. First of all, we will find the area of the small rectangle, where we are given length of the small rectangle 20 meter, breadth of the small rectangle 10 meter, and area of the small rectangle, its formula length multiplied by breadth. Now here we are given length 20 meter, breadth 10 meter. After the multiplication of the 20 by 10, we will get the 200 meter square. This is the area of the small rectangle. Now we will find the area of the large rectangle. Formula will remain same, but before going to find the area of the large rectangle, we have to find the outer length, that is equal to the inner length plus 2 times shaded width. Now here, dear student, we are given the outer length, it is equal to the inner length, we are given the 20 meter plus 2 times shaded width, it is given here it is given 2 meter. In 2 meter, after placing the value of the width, here we will get the 20 meter plus 2 multiplied by 2, we will get the 4 meter, and after addition we will get the 24 meter. Now here again we have to find the outer length breadth. Outer length breadth, it is equal to the here inner length, inner breadth plus 2 times seam 2 times border width or shaded width. Now here inner length we are given 10 meter and plus 2 times 2 meter. 10 plus 2 times it will become the 4 meter. After the addition of the 4 meter with the 10 meter, dear students, we will get the 14 meter here. Now we have to find the area of the large rectangle, that is equal to outer length multiplied by the outer breadth, and their values. Outer length, it is equal to the 24 meter, and outer breadth, it is equal to 14 meter, and after multiplication we have got the 336 square meter. Now dear students, our question is find the area of the border, that is equal to the area of the large rectangle minus area of the small rectangle that we have done this action. Now here we will place the area of the large rectangle that we have got here 336 square meter, and area of the small rectangle that is equal to the 200 square meter. After the subtraction 200 square meter from the 336 square meter, we will get the 136 square meter. This is the answer. Dear students, now this part is about to find the area of the border, but in this part we are given the values of the small rectangle. Here we have given the length of the small rectangle, length of the width of the small rectangle, and we have to find the area of the small rectangle. After that we have to find the outer length, then outer breadth, then area of the large rectangle, and then we have to find in last we have to find the area of the border, that is equal to always equal to the area of the large rectangle and minus area of the small rectangle. Dear students, in part number 2, here the small practice we have here. Here we are given the area of the large rectangle. Now dear students, we can imagine from the given rectangle that we are given only the outer length we are given, and outer breadth we are given, and area width of the border we are given. Now, as usual, in previous we were given the values of the small rectangle. Here, values of the large rectangle we are given. So we will find first of all area of the large rectangle. that is equal to the here area of the large rectangle question mark, outer length 25 centimeter, 25 meter, outer breadth it is 15 meter, area of large rectangle it is, its formula is same as of the small rectangle, outer length multiplied by the outer breadth. Here we will place the value of the outer length, that is equal to 25 meter, multiplied by the outer breadth, that is 15 meter, and after the multiplication of the 25 with 15 we will get the 375 square meter. Meter multiplied by meter, it will become the square meter. So dear students, first we did that, we did find here area of the large rectangle that we have done from the, clearly it is given here in the given figure. But now for the area of the small rectangle, we have to find first of all inner length, inner breadth. And inner length we will take its formula, outer length minus 2 times width of the shaded portion. That is given here 2.5 meter. Dear students, here outer length we are given 25 meter minus 2 times 2.5 meter. Now it will be equal to 5 meter. We will subtract the 5 from the 25 meter and we will get the 20 meter. Now it is the inner length. It is inner length that is equal to 25 meter. Dear students, and also that we have to find the inner breadth. Inner breadth, it is equal to the same way outer breadth. Here outer breadth will be equal to the minus 2 times width of the shaded portion. Dear students, here we have tried the R. It is outer. It is outer, right? So here, dear students, we will place the value of the outer breadth, that is 15 meter minus 2 times width of the shaded portion. Shaded portion, it is equal to 2.5 meter. After multiplication of the 2 with 2.5, we will get the 5 meter. Now, dear students, here, subtract the 5 from the 15, we will get that simply 15 minus 5, we will get the 10 meter. Now, area of the small rectangle, it is equal to the inner length multiplied by the inner breadth. Now, here inner length, it is equal to 20 meter multiplied by the inner breadth, that is equal to 10 meter. Dear students, after multiplication, we have got the 200 square meter answer. Now, area of the border. Area of the border, it is equal to by the same pattern that we have done in the part number 1. Area of the large rectangle minus area of the small rectangle. And we will place its value, area of the large rectangle that we have done before. In the very start, we have got a 375 square meter minus area of the small rectangle, that is 200. Now, after the subtraction of the 200 from the 375 square meter, we got this 175 square meter. So, dear students, these two parts were about the how to find if we have unknown. Here we have unknown values of the inner length and inner breadth. How we have to find in case of the inner length will be equal to the outer length minus 2 times width of the shaded portion. But in case of the if we have to find inner breadth, it will be equal to the outer breadth minus 2 times width of the shaded portion. Dear students, this is the question that we have done. In first part, we were the unknown value was about the outer rectangle, means large rectangle. But in this part, the inner rectangle is unknown, and we have got how to find the inner length and inner breadth, and then area of the small rectangle. We did these both parts, we have completed. Now we are going to start the word problems that we are given here. In word problem number here, we are given. After that, we have the question number here to find the area of the following borders. Now here we have the 4 parts. Dear student, in first part, we are given the inner, means values of the small rectangle we are given, and values of for the large rectangle we have to find. This case we did in a question number 1 also. Here area of the small rectangle question mark, and inner length it is given 100 meter, and inner breadth it is given 50 meter, and formula of the area of the small rectangle, that is equal to inner length multiplied by the inner breadth, and we put the values of the inner length, that is equal to 100 meter multiplied by the 50 meter. After multiplication, we have got here 5,000 square meter. Dear students, here area of the large rectangle, it is unknown, as we did in part number 1 of the question number 1. Now here, outer length, you know that inner length plus 2 times width of the border. Here inner length, it is equal to 100. Here 2 times and width of the border, it is give the 2 meter. After multiplication, we will get the 4 meter. 4 meter will be added in a 100 meter. We will get the 104 meter. Now this is the outer length, and after that we have to find the outer breadth. Outer breadth, yes, similar. Inner length plus 2 times width of the border. Now inner length we are given the 50 meter plus 2 times width of the border we are given here. They are distance 2 meter. 2 multiplied by 2 means 2 times 2, it will become the 4 meter. Addition of the 4 meter with the 50, we will get the 54 meter. Now area of the large rectangle by the same pattern that we have done here. Outer length multiplied by the outer breadth. Not outer breadth. This is the outer breadth, dear students, not inner breadth, but outer, you will make it O. Yes, after placing the value of the outer length, it is 104 meter multiplied by the outer breadth, that is equal to 54. Its multiplication, it is exactly equal to the 5,616 square meter. Now our object is same, area of the border, area of the large rectangle minus area of the small rectangle. You will place the values that you have done here. This value we have got here, and we will place the minus 5,000 square meter. It's the area of the small rectangle. Now we have got the, after difference, we have got the 616 square meter. This is the part number 1 of the question number 2. Now by the same pattern, you have to find the area of the small rectangle immediately from the given information, and after that you have to find the outer length, outer breadth, and large rectangle, and after that area of the border, that is equal to area of the large rectangle minus area of the small rectangle. Part number 2 is the same as of the part number 1 of the question number 2. Now let us move to the question number 2, part number 3. Dear students, here we are given the values of the outer meets of large rectangle values we are given. First of all, outer length, it is equal to the 80 meter, outer breadth, it is the 45 meter, width of the border, it is as usual, it is given 4 meter as we are given in the previous time. Sometimes it was given 2.5, sometimes 2 meter. Now here we are given the 4 meter, right? Now actually we have to find the area of the large rectangle, that is equal to outer length multiplied by the outer breadth. Yes, by same here you have to make the IO. Yes, after the value of the outer breadth, here you have the outer length 80 meter, outer breadth it is 45 meter. Now after multiplication we have got the exact answer from your calculation. It is the 3,600 square meter. It is the area of the large rectangle. Dear students, let us see here. Area of the small rectangle. Now here we have unknown inner length, unknown inner breadth. Inner length, it is equal to the outer length minus 2 times width of the breadth. Here it is given here. Width, now outer length we are given the 80 meter minus 2 times the width of the border, which is 4 meter. 2 multiplied by 4, it will become the 80 meter. 72. Now here 80 minus 8, it will become 72 meter. Now outer breadth, it is minus 2 times. Here we have to find the outer breadth. It is equal to outer breadth minus 2 times width of the border. Now here we are given the 45 meter means multiply by 2 times 4 meter. Now 45 minus 8 meter. Dear students, we have got the 37 meter. Here we have got here values of the inner length. Now after here area of inner area means you have the small area. Area of the small rectangle. You can see it is inner length multiplied by inner breadth. Now here we leave 72 meter multiplied by 37 meter equal 2,664 meter square meter. Area of the large rectangle minus area of the small rectangle, it is equal 3,600 square meter minus 2,664 square meter is equal 936 square meter. Now dear students, this is the part number 2. Now by the same way, part number 4 is the homework for you. Now we will meet again in a coming lecture. Now here we have the 11.2 exercise. Okay, now in first part we are given the values for the small rectangle, and directly we have to find the area of the small rectangle. And in second option we have to find the area of the large rectangle. that is that is unknown, completely unknown. From the outer length, we have to find outer breadth, we have to find, and after finding the values of the outer length and outer breadth, we have to find the area of the large rectangle. Now, from the large rectangle and from the small rectangle, we will find the area of the border. Area of the border is equal to the area of the large rectangle minus area of the small rectangle. Here, area of the large rectangle minus area of the small rectangle equal 336 and minus 200 equal to 136. Same way we have to here, same way we have the part number 2, but in part number 2 we are known about the information about the large rectangle, and we will find directly the area of the large rectangle. But about the small rectangle, before going to find the area of the small rectangle, we have to find the inner length, and after that inner breadth, that we have done here. Here inner length, here outer length minus 2 times width of the shaded portion, and after finding the inner length, we have to find outer breadth, and it is also by same way we have find it is equal to 10 meter, and then we have to find the area of the inner rectangle, that is the inner length multiplied by the inner breadth, and here we have find after placing the values of the inner length and the inner breadth, it is equal to 20 meter multiplied by the 10 meter. Dear students, it is equal to 200 square meters after the multiplication. Now we have the same object, area of the border. Area of the border is equal to area of the large rectangle minus area of the small rectangle. Now placing its values, we have got the answer 175 square meter. Dear students, here find in question number 2, same pattern we have repeated here. Now find the area of the border, but here we have the word problem, no pictorial form we have introduced here, but you can also introduce the pictorial form. In pictorial form, you can write the values of the inner rectangle, and you have to find the values of the outer rectangles, and after that we have to find here area of the large small rectangle, area of the small large rectangle, and after that we have the area of the border we have. And same pattern that we have, dear students, the part number as in part number 1, you have to do the part number 2. It is about the same information, that small area of the small rectangle we have to find first, then outer length we have to find, outer breadth we have to find, outer rectangle we have to find, and similarly we have to find the area of the border, and this is the same pattern as of the part number 1. So you will do the part number 2 as homework. Now in the third part, dear students, we are given the values of the outer rectangle. Okay, we have given the values of the large rectangle. We will find directly large rectangles, and we have to find the area of that small rectangle. But before the small rectangle, we have to find the inner length and inner breadth. After finding the inner length and inner breadth, we have come to the same way. We have to find the area of the small rectangle, inner length multiply inner breadth. After placing the values, we have to got that 2664 square meter, and area of the border, it is equal to area of the large rectangle minus area of the small rectangle, and placing the value of the area of the large rectangle 3600 square meter minus 2664 square meter. After the minus means difference or subtraction, you will get your last answer 936 square meter. This is the part number 4. It is for you as in your homework you have to do, and you have to proceed this for this solution of the part number 4. Inshallah, we will meet in again lecture number. We will meet in a lecture number 26, and we will start the chapter number here. Wish you all of the best. Thank you. Chatar ko na chi.